Hello everybody, welcome to week 1, day 2. I am so glad to be here and excited to show you what we've created for today. But first, I neglected to tell you yesterday, or at least mention it, that I do have a new summer hairdo. I've learned it is quite convenient. I can get ready so fast. But I will tell you, I'll get somewhere and then I'll think, oh my gosh, I didn't comb my hair. So I'm still getting used to it. It's been quite a few months now. Or if I walk by and see my reflection, it still surprises me. I do have to tell you though, my cute grandson, he said, Grandma, how did you lose your hair? Did it just slide off? Did it come out in pieces? So our whole family is adjusting and we are doing well. So I just thought I should acknowledge it. You know, I'm kind of lazy to wear my wig and it's super hot right now. So I hope you guys are okay with it and we will just carry on as usual. So today we're going to start with watermelon cards. Now, you know, I don't know how to pick a good watermelon. My husband says you just thump it and you can tell by the sound. Well, they all sound the same to me. And my sister, she said, well, I just look at them all and then I picked the cutest one. So that's how I picked the watermelon we're going to use today. I picked the cutest one. Of course, you know it's pink, but they will all work the same. So I'm excited to show you. Oh, you know, and my husband and my mother-in-law, they couldn't live without watermelon. So watermelon is loved by so many. So the first card that was featured in our camp was this cute little watermelon. And we've used pink and red. Now with our new double-sided paper, you could have just used that. Or, and this is what I put in the kit, you have cut a half sheet and then I trimmed 1 1/8 inch off one side because I wanted this green stripes to show because I thought that looked like watermelon. And then this strip inside here is 2 by 5.5. So I just love the way it has the color showing through. You could do it with just the double-sided paper or use some scratch papers you have, or of course this is all included in your kit as well. So let me show you the first card we want to do. And I am just using the single-sided messy inchworm messy stripes. Now, so you could use any paper, but this is what's included in your kit. So I cut my pieces all out, and if you're new to card making, make sure you watch video 1 first, and then you will know exactly little tips and tricks that you can do to make your card making easier. And then I thought it would be so cute to have the stripes be on the inside this time. I kind of like having white on the inside, but sometimes it's refreshing to see something a little more interesting. So I am just going to use my double-sided tape. I almost lost it for a minute. And I am going to adhere this to the front of my card. Now, one thing to remember, let me first show you the supplies we used. So we have card cutout 936, and this is the large watermelon, and it's the pink geranium. And then we have the daisies card cutout 942. This one is being popular. I'm really liking using that one. Our bumblebee 945. And then our sentiments 944. And then our messy green stripes. Now the thing to remember about our messy stripes is I wanted to use the long strip because I wanted my card to open like this. So I've put it inside. Let me set these aside. And like I mentioned yesterday, I've got everything cut out, so we're just ready to go. Now I'm just going to line that up along the top of my card. I do want it to be fairly straight, so let me just try that again. Okay, now once I have that adhered, now I am going to take and I am going to cut out the messy green stripes, sorry, inchworm messy stripes, and I'm just going to cut out using my card cutout as my guide. It's a little tricky because I did leave a little bit of the canvas, natural canvas showing, but I think I did a good job trimming that. And now look at that when you open the card. Isn't that just cute? I love it. I love that it opens a different way. It's just different than you might have expected. Now, oh my gosh, with all of our cute little card cutouts, I lost the bumblebee for a minute. So this is the larger of the bee little card cutout, but you could use any size you want. And I'm just positioning it. I'm having to go a little off the edge, but it will still fit in the envelope just fine. And then this new daisy, so cute. Now I already have my mounting tape adhered, but I am using mounting tape just because I want to add that little bit of extra dimension. And then this is the saying for my mother-in-law and for Lane for sure. Everything is better with watermelon. I enjoy watermelon, but they love it. And look how cute that is, just tucked in. Oops, I slid it off there. Isn't that just cute? And now you could open it up and you could add your sentiments inside. And if you just notice, it is so easy to just add a little flower. The sentiments, oh, there's one that says, "So sweet. You're the best." No matter how you slice it, I think that was funny. No matter how you slice it, it's still your birthday, or we're still best friends, or, you know, there's so many different ways. Life is sweeter with friends. Thanks to Melon. Our card that we created originally is "You're one in a melon." One in a melon. I think that's fun too. So we all have such good friends and family members that it's nice to share with them how we feel. So don't you think that is just a fun little twist on the watermelon cards? I think it is so fun. I hope you enjoy it, and I can't wait to see what you create. Now, our next card is ice cream. You know, summer is about cool treats, ice cream, popsicles. It's just so hot. It's nice to have something refreshing. This card is featured in your kit, so you have the supplies needed. But I wanted to mention this little paper strip here. This is our chocolate cake flourish and our chocolate cake doodlegraph. And the doodlegraph is trimmed to 2 by 5. So you can trim that and use it as a background or something that makes the card elements feel a little more cohesive. So I think that is a fun twist, and I love the triple stacked ice cream. But I thought today I would give us another variation of that. So I am still using card cutout 934, the ice cream, and then card cutout 935. You can see I already snitched a few pieces out of there. And then we're using the Seafoam Rusty Stripes. Rusty Seafoam Stripes. I can't keep the name straight any longer. And for this one, I just thought this felt like an ice cream shop. Just, you know, they seem to have the cute little stripes going everywhere. So I first started cutting this no, excuse me, in half. So it's 5.5 by 8.25. Then I folded it in half. And then I want to do some kind of a treatment to the border here. So it's a little different than normal. Now, maybe you guys have a fancy way of doing things, but I seem to like to do things with what I already have on hand. So that's what I've done. I'm going to show you my quick steps. So it's basically 5.5. So 1/2 of the card is 2 3/4. So make a little mark there. Now I'm going to center 1/4 because that seemed like about the size that I wanted my stripe to be. And now I'm just going to come up halfway around the 1/4. And now I'll line it up again on the bottom. I'm leaving a little bit of a gap there because, oh, I went the wrong way. Because it's really hard to go right up next to the 1/4. So that little extra line won't be a problem, because we're going to erase it all off. And then, a little disappointing to me, there's a little smidgen at the end. So I just kept working my way across, tracing those little half circles. And I already finished one here. And then so while the card was folded, I cut both sides at once. So you can see how cute that was. But this one had those little tangle tooths. I don't know, those little extra pieces. And I just didn't like them. But I didn't want to go back and redo it. Nor did I want to find the perfect circle that would fit the space. So easy enough. I took my paper trimmer. I lined it up right along the cut line and cut those little jaggly edges off. And look how cute. It worked out so perfect. So I thought that ice cream cone is so cute as a triple decker. I thought, let's see how cute they are as a single scoop. And so I've got my pieces cut out, and we're going to make a strawberry one. And I've used mounting tape to adhere all of these because I like the added dimension. So again, we're going to do it on top here. Now you could get really fancy and add some buttons for sprinkles or whatever you have in your collection. So I had already done 2 of these, but I thought we don't need to make all of them. But I wanted you to see how fun they go together. So I am not going to hook this on because I want to show you some more tricks that we can do without it being hooked on. So we're just going to come over here. Look how cute it is on these stripes. I love the color contrast. I love the stripes. It just reminds me of a cute little ice cream parlor. Oh, and you know what? I was thinking about what we were going to do as a little extra camp challenge or craft. And I just thought, I wonder when National Ice Cream Day is. So I asked Alexa. You know what she told me? It is July 19th, so it's coming right up. So I thought it would be fun to have an ice cream social, invite some neighbors or family. Maybe you just go out for ice cream, or maybe you try making ice cream. That's what I thought I'd do. And then you could, of course, invite your neighbors and family, friends over as well. But, you know, we have an ice cream maker downstairs that's probably been there for 25 years. And I asked Lane, have we ever used that? He said, maybe once testing it. So I'm thinking I am going to make ice cream on July 19th. I think it'll be so fun. Oh, but you know, Lane was so kind. He already went and got me a root beer freeze. I don't know if you've ever had one of those. So I've already started celebrating Ice Cream Day. So I think you should too. So I think this is so cute, and I love those scallops. I think they turned out so fun. But let me show you the other ideas I was thinking. Now, these aren't included in your kit, but you know, once you start making cards, it's really hard to stop. So, and I don't know which flavor is the best. Oh, but let me tell you. So, I did one of each flavor. I liked how that worked. I wanted the little toppings to be on either end because I thought that made it balanced. But the middle card was missing something, and so I put those cute cherries on, and I just think they are so adorable. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, we could make so many fun things. You know, it was my daughter's 30th birthday this year. It's hard to believe it. But she wanted an ice cream cake roll. And so that's something you could make as well. I am going to go onto Facebook and post a couple of recipes and see what you guys like. Now, we do make homemade ice cream every year. Well, my sister does, but we always get the benefits. While we're camping, we pick huckleberries. We don't have huckleberries where we live, and maybe you do, but we make the best huckleberry ice cream. Oh my goodness, it is delicious. We look forward to it every year. So let me show you the other idea. This is card cutout 770. But look what a cute tag that would make. I just think that is so fun. And then watch for this finishing touch. With the cherry on top. Isn't that cutest? Poke a hole in it. It's a darling tag. Maybe you put it on the bottle of root beer and take it for, or a gallon of ice cream. Take it to somebody you've been thinking of. Maybe it's root beer floats. I don't know. There are so many options of things you can do. Maybe it's just celebrating their birthday. Oh, something else I thought could be cute. What if there was, well, I'm getting ahead of myself because tomorrow we're going to talk about birthday candles. So maybe I'll wait and show you then. So, and then this last idea, this is card cutout 515. Now these come in many colors, but I just want you to see how cute. And you know what? This cherry on top, oh my goodness. Does that not make such a difference? I just love it. And then you add the little sentiment with the cherry on top. Oh man, it's so cute. Well, I am so glad you joined us for day 2. I hope you'll have fun making plans of what you're going to do on July 19th, National Ice Cream Day. And I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek. Tomorrow we'll be working on the birthday candles. And then we have a surprise. The bonus ideas, which is the surprise, they are not included in your kit, but I'm sure you can make do with the things that you already have at home as well. So I can't wait to show you. We are going to have so much fun on day 3. Thanks for stopping by and happy camping.